I was outside, but I decided to come in here. So you guys know when it comes to you guys, I can talk to you guys, let you guys know like how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling, and I can be honest and you guys don't judge me. When it comes to people, right? I am the most non-judgmental person ever. I don't judge people. Why? Because I don't believe in judging people, and I can't stand when people judge me. I do not like when people judge me. I don't like when people try to chastise me. I don't like when people volunteer their opinion about my life when I didn't ask for it. If it's somebody that is on drugs, somebody that, I don't know, anybody, even somebody that's homeless on the street, right? I do not judge them. I will hug them. I will love on them. None of that bothers me. I'm not in the position to judge people. I'm not God. I'm not trying to be God. And I don't want to be God. I don't judge people's lives. I don't comment on what they do, how they do it, when they do it, none of that stuff, because that's their lives. Your lifestyle, your sexual orientation, all that's none of my business. But I just love you as a person, and we cool, you know? So that's how I see it. What goes on at your house, in your environment, that's your environment. That's not me to judge. That's not me to be a part of. Okay? I pour into people, give them compliments. I'm loving all of that, right? I don't get that in return. And this is what I have a problem with. When I try to bring people into my circle, or when people want to be around me, or when people ask to hang out, or people want to get to know me, or even family members, whatever, right? I've noticed that people that I connect with and I come in contact with, when they come into my world, then they want to tell me their opinion. They want to tell me how to live my life, how I should dress, how I should act, how I should do this, giving me a relationship advice, all that stuff, right? First off, I didn't ask you that. Second of all, I don't know why people even try to give me relationship advice, because if you're not married and you have not been in a successful marriage under God, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't like that. And then I feel like people that come around me, I don't know why people got this perception is that like they think that I'm just like on this pedestal. So when they come around me, they feel like they have to change who they are to be around me, change how they are to be around me, boast about what they have to be around me. They have to tear me down to make themselves feel better. Because I'm not gonna lie, when you come around my car, everything, like I have it pretty put together, right? But that's because of my hard work. I didn't start there. I was getting in trouble. Didn't really have nowhere to live because I didn't know how to act at my mom's house. Like I went through a lot of things. And I went through a lot of struggles to get to where I'm at. So I don't need nobody else's praise. I praise myself. When I walk into my house and I see my car, every time I get in my car, I thank God for it. Because I worked so hard for it, and I never thought I could have that type of sports car. I never thought we can have this type of house. I did not know that, because I was always putting limitations on myself. When it comes to my struggles and what God sent me through, now where I'm at, I'm very humbled, right? I don't boast and brag about anything. I don't boast and brag about nothing that I have, because God could take it away at any moment of time. I praise myself, for putting God first and making my dreams and goals and everything happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live nice, got a nice car, like all that's cool. But at the end of the day, when I die, that's not gonna go with me. So people idolize things and people glorify materialistic things. I'm not like that, right? I have it. It's nice. I like to live nice. That's it. I'm not boasting, bragging, none of that stuff. So when people come around me and they feel like they have to, what is the word? I don't know if it's diminish, but try to break me down because I'm, for some reason, making them feel envious. I don't like that, and that's not fair. I don't even know if this makes sense, but I got to get it out, and I got to say it. I don't even know if it makes sense, but it's like people that I bring in my circle, I'm happy for everybody. I want everybody to win. I do all I can to help people be successful, but it's not always reciprocated. And I feel like I'm always around like small-minded people, that want to make me feel less than who I am because who I am as a person and what I have is making them feel some type of way. That's your problem. And I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you who you are as a person. I command you. So I battle with that. That's why I don't have no friends like that. I don't have friends. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have people that I love dearly that have been my longtime friends for years. I'm not talking about y'all, but I don't have people because I'm very particular. And I noticed that the more I go in the direction that God has me in, certain people I can't bring around me like that. So it's like, if you're not doing better than me, don't speak on shit. Excuse my language, so sorry. Said I'm gonna work on not cussing. I've been doing great. That's just one cuss word. But if you're not doing better than me, don't fix your mouth to come around me and say nothing about me. Honestly, if you're not doing better than anybody you're talking about, don't speak on them. I notice the people that are successful, that are doing well for themselves, that are good people, that do their best to be good people, are the main ones that are getting talked about. And the people that are talking about them are nowhere near, not even on their level. So that's why it's so easy for me to block out the noise, because it's like, look, like if I look at you and your car is newer than mine, your car is better than mine, or just as nice as mine, let's sit down, we can talk about it. If you have your own place and your own spot in your own house, sit down, let's talk about it. If you have a career and you're doing something for yourself and you made something of yourself, sit down, let's talk about it. But if it's not like that and you're not doing better than me, bro, don't speak on my life. If you have to be around somebody and make yourself seem more than what you are because you're trying to make yourself feel like you're on their level, you shouldn't be around people like that. You shouldn't be around people like that. For the longest time, I put people that were not on my level around me. And I'm so laid back. Like, all that talking about people, bragging about what you got, who you with. I'm not that type of person. I'm not. Even when it comes to, like, I know girls are really into, like, aesthetics and all that stuff like that and how they look. And people are always telling me all the time, like, oh, you're a pretty girl. Like, why won't you just like this? Why don't you just like that? I mean, maybe I'll try it one day, but that's just not my everyday make. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, like, people used to always say stuff about the way I dress and stuff like that. Everybody used to love the way I dress. Why? Because I dressed really skimpy, showed a lot of skin, showed a lot of booty, showed everything was out. That's how I used to dress. I don't dress like that anymore, and I don't look to dress like that anymore. Yeah, I may pull, you know what I'm saying, one of them dresses out for a special occasion. But other than that, no. But when people are always trying to change me or put their little 2 cents in, half the people that are saying all that stuff, that I'm telling you, like, they're not even doing better than me. And I'm not a judgmental person, and I can't be around people that are like that. So I'm just praying to God, and I just been praying to God that He just puts people around me that, you know, are just as successful, the same level of successful or more, and that are secure in who they are as people, and don't boast about the materialistic things, and don't try to tear other people down to make themselves feel better. The people that have stuff to say about me, I could say so much stuff about them, but I don't, and I won't, and I'm not going to. Why? Because I'm a better person than that. I'm so tired of being around people that are so intimidated by me, and that are so intimidated by who I am as a person and what I have. And I just hope that one day I have some friends, God bless me with friends that I can feel comfortable around, I can be myself around, and I don't have to worry about all that extra stuff. But if you ain't doing better than me, don't speak on me. Don't even say my name. Don't. And then I don't like the fact that people try to find things. And that's what I hate most. When I bring people in my circle, or I'm like, oh yeah, like, come over, let's hang out and stuff like that. I notice that people watch me. People try to find things to go back and talk about me to other people. How I know, trust me. And they say little things, and they watch me, and they try to find everything, and they critique everything I do. Why come around me? You wanted to come around me. I know my eyes are getting watery. I had to learn that the hard way because I was around so many people I was around so many people that I really thought were my friends. Like, I thought they were really my friends. And then, what the heck, girl? Toughen it up. I was on the phone, venting, talking, like really thinking that these people were like my friends, got my back. You know, and on the phone, they're talking to me and, oh, well, you should do this. And I'm so sorry that this happened. I'm so sorry that this happened and all stuff. And I'm thinking, naive. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, like, this person means me well. Like, this person means me well. Like, I finally have, like, a person that I can call my friend. Like, I got friends. And then, a few days after that, it's like, all my business, everything is being dragged in the street. Everybody knows what I'm going through. Everybody knows. Like, going to parties, people are like, hey, I'm so sorry about this. I'm so sorry about that. You know that so-and-so told everybody this, everybody that. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, I really thought that this person, like, was my friend. Like, I really thought that this person, like, had my back. You know what I mean? Like, and then, like, the crazy thing about it is that, like, I would think that me and people are cool, and then come to find out, like, I would hear people come and tell me, like, hey, do you know, like, this person, bro? Like, I don't know why you're hanging out with them. They don't really like you like that. Like, they're pretending to be your friend, but, man, like, what I see is just nothing but hate and jealousy. And you don't see it. People used to be like, hey, why are you hanging out with this person? Right now, I didn't know, naive, stupid me. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, that person not a good person. That person may show you and make you think that they're a good person, but that person is really not a good person. And you're too much of a good person to be around that person. And they used to tell me all the time, like, hey, I'm not going to tell you who to hang out with, but I'm just saying, like, you need to start reevaluating your friends. Because the people that you're around, like, you're way better than that. You're way better person than that. You can find better friends than that. And then another thing that I didn't like is that, like, growing up, like, my self-esteem wasn't always where it needed to be. And I noticed that I was around people that I thought that I felt that accepted me, but the people that I really needed to be around, I didn't think I could be around, because I didn't really think that. I was like, why would they want to be around or hang out with a person like me? And then they used to always invite me places, and they were a lot like me. And when I think back, I'm like, dang, like, why did you pass up those people? Those were the main people that, could have been in your life, should have been in your life. I'm such a good person, and I have such a good heart, and I was around people that just did not mean me well at all. And I'm just not talking about friends. I'm talking about coworkers. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about friends. I'm talking about all that. I don't regret it. Because, like I said, that's why I'm me. I'm reevaluating friends, family. I've been reevaluating my social life right now. Reevaluating my social life, because it's not it. And to have all these people around you, but to still feel empty, to have all these people around you and still feel no security, to have all these people around and still feel like you're around nothing but wolves, to have all these people around and know for a fact that they're going around talking about you, to have all these people around to know that they just want to be around you, to find things to talk about you, like, that's not it. It's a lot of dead weight. And it was a lot of dead weight around me. You know what I mean? So it took me a while to figure it out, but I figured it out now. And so now I'm just patiently waiting. I know God has people that are for me.